Good people, welcome back to the channel. I am your boy Pablo the Canadian. I appreciate y'all chiming in and checking out my channel today. This one is going to be very quick, very easy, nothing complicated, but it's important, really important. So important that if you're an allergy sufferer like me, or if you just want clean air in your car, then you're going to need to do this. And what that is the cabin filter. We're going to be doing that today. Why are we doing a cabin filter? Well, there's a number of reasons why you want to do a cabin filter. Like I mentioned, allergies, right? I need good, clean, breathable air, small little allergens, dust, things of that nature. It messes me up. Have you ever seen that scene from Hitch? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Now you know. That's basically me, right? Dust, cat dander, all of that, nasty, messes me up. Gotta have clean air. If not, I'm gonna be miserable. But if you're just somebody who doesn't want like a stinky, kind of moldy, kind of musty smell in your car, more than likely, not always, but more than likely that is from the cabin filter. So let's go ahead and change it. But before we do that, as a quick reminder for you all, please subscribe to the channel. It's a relatively new channel, relatively newer car. But if you like F30s, maybe if you like an old Volkswagen Jetta GLI Mark 6, I got some cool videos for you to check out. The only way you're gonna know when I drop something is if you subscribe. If you hit the notification icon and hit like and comment on this video. If you have any constructive feedback, again, it's a growing channel. By all means, let your boy know. But without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, guys, so for this job, it's gonna be pretty straightforward, relatively pretty easy. All you're gonna need is ratchet, looks like a 10 millimeter, maybe an extension. That, and then once you're done with that, you need a small Torx bit. So, and that's for the second portion of it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so when you are working on removing the filter, there's gonna be two 10 millimeter nuts. Here's one, and then there's another one right here on the other side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna replace those two. See, just like that. Right there. All right, so the next thing you want to do is once you remove those bolts, there's going to be like a plastic, I guess, shielding or piece that's right under the glove box. And that is right here. When you're going to remove it, there's clips. So there's like a clip in here and there's a clip over here. You're just going to kind of wedge very gently and easily and pop it right out. And then it kind of sits with two more clips underneath, and you just pull out and pull down. And that'll expose the next area that we're going to work on right now. One clip, two clip. Now once you expose this compartment, as you can see, you've got, there's one clip there, there's the other clip. You want to go ahead and remove your 20 volt connection to where that little cigarette lighter is. You want to remove that. And then there's a extension piece, there's a clip for the light that's right there as well. So you want to remove that clip too. All right, so we're going to remove the 20 volt cigarette lighter and then the light that's underneath right there. All right, there's the wire that connected to the light. 20 volt cigarette lighter. There's a wire for that, disconnected too. Just take this compartment, kind of put it to the side. Okay. All right, y'all, so for this next portion, this is actually for the filter itself. There's actually, you're gonna need a T20 Torx, and there's one right there. Yeah, right there, you see that? And then there's one on the other side. I know you probably can't see it on the camera. See if I can adjust right there. You're gonna move those two. When you remove those two, then the actual filter will fall out. There we go. Okay, there's the first one. There's the second one. I'm gonna go ahead and slide out the actual filter. So you kind of just, there's clips holding it in place. So you kind of just pop these clips back right here. There's one there. And when you pop that out, it should just slide right out. Just like that. Okay. And there we go. Oh my God, this thing is nasty. Thing. It's disgusting. It's just nasty. Right? See how important this is? You gotta change it out. You could just see just the debris. I mean, I have seen worse, but again, you know, for someone like myself who's got allergies and has some breathing issues, and I train a lot, so I gotta be able to breathe, especially when I come back from the gym, right? I gotta be able to breathe, so look at that thing, just nasty. So let's go ahead and get the new one in. All right, so one thing you want to notice about the new one and the old one. So that's the old one. There's the new one. You can see the arrows are pointing down, which shows the flow. So however you took out the old one, you essentially want to reverse that and put in the new one the same way. Obviously, we'll have to curve the new one a little bit to kind of fit in with the actual placement of where the filter goes. But as you can see, the actual arrows and where they're pointing is important. So let's get it put in. All right, make sure you match the curve as you're putting it back in. It's a little bit of a tight space, but slides right in, just like that, okay? Nice and snug. Okay, same reverse process for the filter cover. Now there's these two prongs, little pointy prongs sticking out, one here, one over here. There's holes on the actual cover. Right here, those holes line up with the prongs, okay? And so you slide that one on, and then that one right there. Once you slide it in, you push.
That's what she said.
Nice and snug. Make sure this clamp snaps right there. Okay, same thing on this side, nice and snug. Okay, and then we're gonna reverse the process by putting in the T20 screws. Okay, there's one. Okay, me too. They don't require a lot of torque, so I'm just going to tighten them. A little bit of hand torque, nothing crazy. Make sure it's in there, nice and snug. Okay, right there, and right there. All right, nice and snug. All right, now let's go ahead and put back on the cover. All right, so same thing as before. That wire clips right back into 20-volt cigarette lighter, if you have one on your car, which I think all of them do, or some of them don't, but mine does. And then after that, that actual wire that goes into the cabin light right there. Once we clip that in, then we'll go ahead and put this piece back on. Again, be mindful of the 2 clamps, one here, and then we'll get the 2 10 millimeter nuts to put on and tighten everything. All right, now we're going to put back on the 10 millimeter nuts. Probably want to apply just a little bit of force to push it back up so you can actually, so the actual thread bites the nut. There we go.
Oh, you nasty.
That sounded weird. And that's one side. So it's a little dark. Same thing for this side. This one's actually a little bit easier. You can actually just like that. And once those are on, apply a little bit of torque with your ratchet, and then that's it. Nice and snug. Get it so it's relatively decently tight. Don't need a lot of torque. You don't want to strip anything, just like that. On the next side. All right, boys and girls, and that's it, man. Straight up, all done. Got the filter in. Pretty easy install. Shouldn't be difficult for you. This will work for pretty much any F series, F30, F32, F80, I think F82. Pretty much any of the F series, this process is all the same. So very straightforward, nothing complex. Ooh, sister's arrived. But besides that, I appreciate you guys so very much for checking us out or checking me out. Once again, please subscribe. Please hit the notification button. Hit the like button. Share with your friends if they have an F30 and want to know how to install an air filter, cabin air filter. This will work for them. As always, check out my social media, Pablo Duck Canadian as well. And again, throw some comments. Love to hear what you guys' feedback is. Appreciate your time. Talk to you soon. Peace.